Take the heat. Hold up. Yeah. Take the heat. Body the look. I can't be on my way because I look on this. It was a beautiful, beautiful video that you posted. I saw where it said that you had posted it 2 days ago. I don't know why. I think I know why. I've been looking at your site on on your main website for the past couple of days. I didn't even check Instagram. I Yeah, that's right. I think about it. On the past couple days, I've been just looking back at those pictures. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me go. I tapped with Instagram today and saw the post that your mom put up. What you all doing the shimmy. Your private dancer, dancer for money. It's funny. Even yesterday, I was watching was it yesterday? Make sure I get my days right. Let me see. I'm not sure if it was yesterday or not. I feel like it was though. Yeah, yeah. It was. I think it was yesterday. I'm trying to think what all was going on. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I watched Dance for You, the Rebel version, and I was like, "Yep, that's nice." And then I saw the shimmy today. And I was like, "Yep, that's nice too." I had work today, and I hadn't been back in a week, and it was good seeing everybody today. Good energy. I have the nursing home tomorrow. Oh, I did my 4 today. Mostly on, well, I kind of messed up. I did 2 extra hours of one thing and no hours of the other thing that I wanted to do 2 hours. So technically, I didn't do it correctly. So if I get half credit for doing double, you know, I'm always up for extra credit. I guess extra credit would be doing the other part that I said I was going to do for at least a couple minutes, at least 15 minutes or so. But yeah, so I saw that video that was on your Instagram, and I saved it and put a heart to it, like and favored it. And then I saw the one on your mom's face. I saved that one too. Yeah, and put a heart to it and favored it and liked it rather, yeah, or loved it. I'm sorry, I'm getting my emojis mixed up. It was great to see you all. I guess I'm trying to figure out. This is what's been happening. So far, I haven't really cut out time to do just the review. Because every time I come home, you know, something's been going on or I'm trying to practice. And then it'll be in the evening and then everybody's kind of around. So unfortunately, if my iPad was still working, I don't know what it's doing. When it goes on your site, it just is like, I don't know. Like, of course you know Beyonce. I know her, you know. But it's like, nope, I don't choose to go there. And I'm like, I just throw you out the window. How you like that? I'm gonna show you out the window. How about that? Show you out the door. Anyway, I can't do that. My brother gave me this iPad for, I think it's for Christmas actually. Yeah, it's a good iPad. I don't know why it's so jealous of me having time with trying to spend time with you. It's like, if you're not on me for anything else, you can't look at her at all. And I'm like, that's why I don't put you nowhere except on the keep leave it right there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so I was getting back to the original message. There are a couple things I want to mention that do tie into what you have posted on your website, having looked at it quite a bit now. One is the visualization board. It's amazing how, you know, like I said, you are a visionary. I think that comes very naturally to you, and it's definitely one of your strengths. And having, I guess, not just the visionary part, but also having the visionary vision board, the visuals, as we call it, and the fact that the first picture on your website is you in front of the actual images or photos of what the different products do. So the volumizing, the gel, the holding gel. I couldn't read the other one in between those two. Oh, I couldn't read the third one, but I did see the volumizing gel. Oh, help the baby, help the baby, get it right. The volume, the volumizing. I think that's what it's called. I feel like it's a mousse. I could be wrong. I feel like it's a mousse though. Or spray. It's the one with the cap that looks like this. And you press it, and I think, yeah. Let me look it up. I can't remember. I always say the wrong thing. I feel like it's volumizing. I know it's not a mask. It might be a mousse. I don't think it's a spray. I saw the spray as well that you use on yourself in the video. And it's amazing. I want to say this too before I look up the actual word. It's amazing to really consider how far and how much experience your hair has been through that gives so much life and credibility, no pun intended, say credibility to the line. You can't knock something that you've seen work over and over and over. And all people have to do is go through your videos, your pictures, your documentaries, your tours, everything that you've done. And they can see where you've been live in action and your hair stays put, and looks, from award shows, red carpets, like I mentioned, music videos, concerts, and that just gives so much credibility, like I said, to the line. The fact that it's not just your name, it's your name as well as the proof. And the fact that you have that proof makes people be like, okay, I can see it working. And the fact that you had the models and the dancers, just like how you went on tour, but in an artistic fashion, just like you would, but just like how you are in terms of the production of it, in terms of the movements and the I saw the runway part, the dance sequences, like I mentioned, the poses, and so it was a show just without you in it in terms of the example, and they could really see in action how the hair moves, and without fans to make it, and they still had to work the hair, and all the styles were different, from ones with different colors, different textures, different, styles in terms of how they were done, and how you referenced and did your history in terms of things that even your mom has much experience about, much experience. And I wanted to say, your mom looked beautiful. So, Mama Tina, you look wonderful at the event. I wanted to say that. I'm sorry, I wanted to say that earlier, but for some reason, I kept like, you know, I shouldn't say that about myself. It is kind of sad though. I feel like it might get used against me, but it is true. My memory is not the greatest, and I was gonna compare it to the goldfish, but we all know it's because I've done that that trivia question, which I keep going back to, that I did so terrible on, um, because I kept forgetting to say it. I was grateful that I have this time now, and I can slow down and reflect and be like, you know what, Mama T, you look beautiful. So I was glad she was in her clean white, looking fresh. As it says, 11:11. You know, looking, with the color on the lip, and your hair was beautiful. I like the. I'm not too sure about the how to say the different styles, but I guess kind of, and anything I say is probably wrong. It's kind of wavy. I'm terrible with these types of things, but you look beautiful, and I just want to let you know that I'm sorry it took me so long to finally say it, but I wanted to say, it's probably such a wonderful feeling to have something so honestly sacred, sacredly speaking, honestly speaking, excuse me, and something so sacred and so so, what do you call it? I guess I would say so so timeless. If I could think of a particular word, I would use that one. Um, this type of um, niche is not easy. And so to have made such progress, to have been so successful, to be so consistent, to have consistent customers, and to keep proving to those who, are maybe have doubt or have um, um, their own opinion about how it's going to be, and that opinion being obliterated because the proof is in what you see in terms of um, what the reviews are. Please don't. Now, I'm laughing because my situation is different. If I actually, I take that back. When I go to the beautician, the licensed professional, to get my hair done, it comes out totally differently. When I try to do it, I can't. So that's But anyway, we're not going to talk about my hair. We're going to talk about we're going to focus on the product. The point I'm trying to make is the fact that it's a wonderful uh, um, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. That's why I'm taking me so long to find it. I meant to speak. Excuse me. I don't want to just use the word product. It's more than that because it's a generational type thing. Is what I'm trying to say and get at, but it's not. I'm not getting the word. It's not an heirloom either because it's not something. It is something you're passing down to, your children, but it's more than that. I can't think of the word, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. It's just the fact that you all, between your mother teaching you, even when you were younger, and then seeing it just transpire into, and then just seeing it materialize. What I'm trying to say, thank you, materialize in the actual physical form, and then for that to be able to be passed down, not only to your daughter in terms of having something generationally for her to have and to be a part of and to carry on, but also for other women and men to have a product that is that speaks for itself, that is proven to work, that is multifaceted, multi purpose, and this comes highly recommended and just lives up to its name, as being credible and something that just like all of our hair types, something that is sacred and that is truly all our own, because we each have different hair types. There's, like, your mom probably already knows because of her experience with hair. There's all different types, all different colors, all different textures, all different lengths, all different patterns of what and porosities and all that, and so just to see beyond the fact of saying, okay, I can just use this product from this line, this product from this line, this product from this line, and have my hair done. You're like, no, I can do that and help other people because I need it for myself. And to see that and to have that type of vision is what I'm trying to get at. And so I just tip my hat off and kudos to both of you for making something so original and like I mentioned to you, multifaceted, multi-purpose, multi-use, and that crosses so many barriers in terms of cultures and what is probably Mom, I'm doing a video right now. Mom, excuse me, I'm doing a video. I am doing a video. What did you show her my pillow? Mom, I'm trying to see how my mom. I'm trying to do a video right now, and I'm in the midst of a serious moment, and you gonna come in here and just, I'm about to turn the camera so they can see you. Is she trying to close the door? Look at y'all. I'm trying to close the door. I'm trying to shoot a video. You messing me? I'm about to turn the camera so you can see. There you go. Stop. Oh, you stop. Just no respect at all. My mom was like, this is my house. I come and go as I please. I don't care what you here doing. She could close the chair up, made all that noise, be yelling at me, talk about when we gonna have dinner. And then when I tell her, she don't answer me back. And then come in here and cut off the lights half the time, but this time she didn't do that, so I'm gonna let her slide for this time because she got scared when I was turning the camera like that. That's the only way to help her excuse herself is by turning and saying you gonna put her on camera. She don't want that. She want that smoke. All right, I can't even think. Okay, back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, I'm just I can't. You can't make these things up. This is just how my mom is. Anyway, I'm telling her I'm clearly in the midst of a video. She gonna talk anyway. She do the same things to my brother, so don't. It's not just me. His are different though. Typically, and I'll let you know something. I don't know if I should say that, but let me see how best to say it. Well, we'll talk about that when we're actually in person. We'll just edit that out for now. We'll put a pause, a period on that. We'll pause it. But yeah, I'm grateful for the fact that, like you said, in terms of you being able to take what you've been given, what you've experienced, and make it your own. And make it your own, and being able to hold up against a industry that is very, you know, that has been around for a while, but the fact that you and your team, because it's more than just the two of you, you and your team, you all and your team, excuse me, have been able to really carve out your own lane in the midst of all the different, hair care products and hair care lines, and for them to win so many awards and so much, to have received so much recognition and praise for how it helps and lives up to its name. Lives up to its name and doesn't do anything to compromise or skimp on things that some lines possibly do. I'm not gonna say they do, possibly do. But I won't even say that, but to offer your the fact that you all made a line that gives your community a consistent results and is consistent results and does not how should I put this? I don't want to say it and it sound negative to other people to other brands rather, excuse me. Consistent results without compromising on integrity in terms of quality. That's what I'm trying to say. Even every part of it, every detail in terms of how the clarifying shampoos, the moisture sealing, the moisture sealing lotion, the nourishing oil, the deep conditioner, the hydrating shampoo, the detangler, which got my hair very, very well detangled when I used it the other day before I went to an event. And it's something that People are starting. It's caught on. It's caught on, and it's caught on for the right reason. It's caught on because, like I mentioned, because you've had it tested on your hair, not the line necessarily first, but I'm trying to say you've gone through the different iterations, and now you and your mom know what works, and trying to relay that to people who are in that industry that would help you create something that will be great for multiple people, and to be able to have that type of vision to say, I want to do this to help, and I want to do this not only to help others, but to show what is it? What am I trying to say? I want to do this to make others' lives better when it comes to their hair. You know, to say that, it's not, to say that this is a line of products you can invest in and get the same quality every time you use it. Not, oh, well, if you get this, you get this, you get this, you get this. It's like, no, if you use them like they've been explained and how they've been described and how the the explanation is about each of the different products. When you look at it when you research them, you can see their purpose, and they live up to their purpose. So I'm just grateful that your hard work is paying off, that all of those years of you all having to use this product and that product and this product and that product, and now have your own that you are proud of, that you can stand behind, that people are standing behind with you and are supporting you and are not only promoting you but are grateful for what you've done. It just shows how much of a, not just impact, but also a breath of fresh air it's brought into the hair care industry. So I'm very proud of you, beloved, and your mom, Mama T. And I just hope that as Blue gets older, I'm hoping that she's able to see not just the entrepreneurial side of it, but also now that she's old enough to appreciate and understand how you go through the process of transforming yourself, beloved, in terms of getting your hair done, and her. I don't know what she calls Mama T, so I'm just call her Aunt Mama T. What you all go through to get your hair done, that I know she'll be a great, not just entrepreneur, but also one that'll understand what your mom taught you, and so now you're teaching her, and it's just a great full circle moment. All right, beloved. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention other than me going to a nursing home tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna play as usual. I don't know what I'm gonna play for an hour, but I know that I'm not that tired for a change. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's 10:48 on my clock, but I think it's a little bit earlier than that. Yeah, it's past that. 10:53. And today went well with the at work. So I'm grateful to have had a productive day and to see the video finally. I apologize that I'm a little bit late on the IG part. I was so so focused on what was on your website that I just gave IG up for a couple of days and just was looking at your pictures. But I'm hoping to be able to do something with the review when I can get the chance to ask for privacy in the room that I need to use it in, to do it in rather, and hopefully, I'm trying to think if I don't want the week to go out with me not doing it. I'm just trying to think of the best time to do it so I can say what I need to say. And I know it's going to take me a long time because there's not just a lot of pictures, but a lot I want to say about them. So I might have to break it up in 2 parts. That might be the better option because I feel like it'll go for a while. And I know that's good for the, well, it's kind of a hit or miss because it's good because it would be good to do it on one full shot because all at once rather because I'd be able to say everything. But at the same time, I know part of me would have to rush because I want to get it all without making you wait for a long, long period of time. So I feel like if I break it up in sections, at least 2-day sections, one day, one the next day, or no, it might not have to be 2 days. It might just be one at one time and then a day and another one later. Yeah, I think that might work. One of the two. I have to kind of think it through a little bit more. But what I'm thinking is, the reason why I say that is because I feel like it will be better that way because that way I can go for as long as I need to in terms of the explanation part and not feel like I have to rush to do all of them all back to back to back. That way I can choose maybe like 10 or 8 or whatever one time and get through those and take a little and then stop it and then record the next ones when I get a little time the next time. And then they won't be just like a run on of all the pictures and me trying to keep it under an hour. I feel like if it goes over, that's fine. I honestly feel like it may take like 45 minutes a piece, or like 2 45-minute videos, and I don't want to have you have to sit through an hour and a half. I don't know how my phone's gonna do with that either. So there's kind of like there's that too. In terms, not that it can't handle it, it's just that having to upload it, and then if you want to see certain parts, like you would have to kind of scroll through a lot of it, and it's kind of longer that way. So I just figure if I break it up in 2 parts and have part 1, part 2, and show you where part 1 starts or where it ends in terms of the thumbnail, and then show you in part 2 where it starts, so you know what part of the photos on your page I'm starting at. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. All right, Blue, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Should I let this video go to 33 minutes and 33 seconds? Let's see. I guess it would be if I do 9, 8, 7. I love you. 5, 4, 3,